Coming up on Tech Talk, we're going to talk tripods. So this video is just a little bit of what I've experienced with my tripod journey. I've been doing this now probably about 2 years now, and how expensive this hobby gets to be, making videos and filming. Anyway, when you first get into this, you probably get one or two of these little aluminum ones. I think I got a couple of these from Amazon. They actually have levels on them, but they're like $10. I believe they're probably made in China. And then that one, this is the one that's made in China, and it does have a little level. This is the Targus one. It's a little bit better. It's a little bit thicker aluminum. And if you're just occasionally doing a couple of shoots or using camera work, they work pretty good. Then let's talk about if you're going to be vlogging or carrying it around outside and you want to set your camera down. You probably want to get these flexible little tripods. Joby makes them. Actually, this is a Joby. It has one of those. It has a quick release function on it, which is okay, but to be honest with you, and they're expensive, by the way. I bought a Targus one, I think at Walmart, for like $8 or $10 that works just as well. Doesn't have a level on it, but it does have a swivel ball head on it. And again, if you're just going to be doing it occasionally and not getting really serious with it, I think this works fine. I take this when we go on vacation all the time. And you can buy these off of Amazon for $1. If you just want to use your smartphone, they have these little ones. They have a bracket that hooks to this, and then you just place your smartphone inside, and you can shoot at a table or whatever. And then when you get into a little bit more sophisticated stuff, you might want to get a decent ball head. I bought this, and it has a quick release on it. I bought this for a slider. I bought a slider. I've done a little bit in my videos with the slider. And I also have another little quick release one that you can put on some of these other tripods. It doesn't come with a ball head. Or I use these converted for lighting stands or diffusion stands, whatever. But they come in handy also. But they're all, I think, 1/4 inch. And that's where I ran into. I bought my Manfrotto, and it didn't come with a ball head, and I didn't have a adapter for it, so I actually had to buy with the ball head. I bought a Manfrotto. So what you're watching, what I'm filming on right now, is the Peck Ultra 7000 TM, which I purchased probably a year and a half ago, and it is a pretty good tripod. It's pretty sturdy. It's made out of aluminum. Has a nice carrying handle here. Works good. Has a nice head. It tilts. You can move it up and down. And lots of adjustments. And it's also a monopod. So it comes out if you need the monopod, which I haven't figured a use for that yet. But this is where I ran into some problems when I bought my Manfrotto, because I didn't realize that, I guess I didn't look very carefully, that you have to buy a separate head for it, which these cheaper tripods all come with these. This one here, and of course all the real cheap ones that I mentioned before, have them here, the tilt, the $10 ones. This is a Sunpack 5850 DLX. I guess it's a DLX. Anyway, I bought this one. Best Buy was on sale, plus I think I had a coupon for it. I think I paid like $10 after everything. But it also has a nice little tilting head, a quick release. And for the money, I don't think you can beat it. And that's what I'm saying. If you're just starting out, you don't have to spend a tremendous amount of money on this stuff. But again, if you're going into the Manfrotto or the higher line stuff, you're going to have to buy heads. And we'll get into that a little bit more later. So the main reason I bought the Manfrotto MT-055 3-section aluminum tripod was because it has this horizontal column in it that you can shoot overhead items with, like I did with my unboxing here in the right-hand corner. It swivels very nicely. That head weighs almost 2 pounds when you put it on there, and I think it'll hold up to about 8 pounds with your camera on there. So once I mounted the head, I took my Sony camcorder FDR-X53 and mounted it up to see how good the overhead shots could be. The main reason I'm doing this for some of the reviews I do in my wife's cooking videos, so that you can get a very good overhead shot. Okay, that wraps up this video. I hope this helps people if they're just starting out looking for tripods. It's just what my experience was with some of them. And just a side note, I obviously have no sponsors or anything, but I will leave all the links below on all the various tripods, probably through Amazon, but I'm not affiliated with anybody or pushing anybody's brands. And I'm going to do a lot more with the Manfrotto because of the overhead shots with that arm. It seems to be what I was looking for. So again, thanks for watching. Hope this helps. Talk to you in the next one.